This might be the most broken army in Clash of Clans history. This is so unbelievably easy to use. You literally just spam in your troops and just sit back and watch as they tear through their base. You don't even have to think with this. So here's the army. There will be an army link down in the description. But without further ado, let's hop into the first attack. Alright, into the first attack here. Basically, all you're going to do is just open up with the Yeti clone bomb. And honestly, it really doesn't even matter where you go in from. This is just way too powerful. We're just going to go in from up here, just because it's easy to anchor off that wizard tower there. We're going to drop all of our clone spells in, we're going to rage them up, and we're going to take out the TownHall. I like to take out the TownHall with this, just so you don't have to worry about it, just so everything can path around the outside, not have to worry about going in to the core. The only problem here is we don't really have that good of a funnel set, and it's annoying because we got these event troops up at the top, so we're going to get the giant here on our side, and we're just going to use the king and the siege barracks to funnel, and then we're just going to wait 1 second. We're going to spam in all of these. I can't even remember what they're called. It's like basically like a super valk, but way better. Can I see what it's called? I can't even remember. I should have looked before. I forgot. But I'm just going to hit an early warden ability to have the healing tome, because these things are so fast. They're just going to get way out ahead of your army. So you just want to pop the early warden ability to protect them through that initial damage. Because if you don't, then your warden's going to fall way behind and you're never going to catch them in the ability anyway. So you might as well use it early. And we're basically just going to sit back and watch now. We don't even really need... I have really under-leveled hero equipment on right now. Like, on the Queen, I have that new equipment. And it's only level 7, I think. 6 or 7, something like that. We're honestly just going to pop our Queen ability, get those healers out. It's not even going to matter. Look at this. We got the super minions coming out of the siege barracks, which are going to snipe out that Inferno tower. We still have our King ability, which we really don't need, but I'm just going to use it to open the walls here and trim this. Yeah, you literally don't even have to think. I just spammed everything in, and look at how fast it's tearing through the base. This wasn't even well executed, and it's still going to be smashed. We have that giant that we collected on the outside. I don't like that. I don't understand why they added... There's 2 defensive troops and 2 troops that you can get for offense by destroying the army camps. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of that. I don't know why they added that, but look at this. Literally didn't even think, spammed everything in. We had our heroes, our king and our queen went the wrong direction, and we still easily 3-star. Just completely overpower the base. We still have a minute left, too. That's how fast these things are. I mean, it is so easy to use. Yeah, a dominant 3-star, so I'm going to hop into another attack. Alright, for this base, we have double poison towers. I'm going to send my Yeti bomb, I think, over here, over top of the Giga bomb, just so I don't have to worry about it later. Not that it's going to matter with this attack anyway. We're going to try to get all the way into the town hall here with our clones. I might have dropped that one a little bit too far. And yeah, I might have. I was a little bit early too, because it took forever for my Yeti mites to get into that first clone, but we should be good. They're onto the town hall now. I was a little bit too far back on that rage spell as well, but I kind of panicked because I wasn't getting any Yeti mites to clone. But we should get the town hall, which we do barely. Wow, that was close. So we're going to get a couple wizards in here just to clean up some of this trash, and then we're literally just going to spam everything in. We'll use the queen here with the siege barracks. I dropped it there just so it wasn't in range of that ricochet cannon right away. We're going to drop everything in, all of our heroes and everything. Once they stop, we're going to hit the warden ability and make sure we catch them in there. We're going to shred. Look how fast those ice golems died. That is insane. We just one-shot the ice golems, so we don't have to worry about that. Basically just had one freeze effect instead of all 3 separated. That is so broken. And a queen, again, wandering off on her own. I don't know what she's doing. But we're just going to pop her ability to get the healers out and get that giant out in front of her. We're going to pop her wizard over there too, just for a little extra support. It doesn't even matter. The wizards are basically just there to pick up trash buildings after your Yeti clone bomb, just to kind of set up your funnel a little bit better. Look at this. Super minions are out. If you wanted to, you could probably add another super valk in your clan castle too. I'm not even sure what the housing space of them are. I think you can probably fit one, but I guess I'm not 100% sure on that. I'd have to check. But our queen, again, wanders off on her own. She is going to die because for some reason she just didn't want to stay with the army. But look at this. We still have our troops alive. Just shredding through the base. I forgot to look what they were even called again, but it doesn't even matter. We're just going to pop our king ability just to clean trash. It's absolutely shredded. Look at the time left, too. We're going to have over a minute left again. Just absolutely cooked this base without even thinking. Literally just spam everything in. You could even just let your heroes go to auto ability if you want. You don't even have to watch those. But yeah, that's insane. So let's hop into another attack. Alright, we're on to another attack. It's called the Disarmer. I finally remembered to look. The Disarmer is what it's called. So we're just going to see where I can get value. And look at this value over here. If I drop the Yeti clone bomb over here, we can go through the monolith. We should be able to get both fire spitters and potentially get all 3 inferno towers. That would be insane. Monolith goes down. The 2 bomb towers are going down. Both the fire spitters are going down. Both the expos are about to go down. We're attacking the infernos. Yeah, this is insane value on this base for the Yeti clone bomb. We get an inferno. The second inferno doesn't go down, but that's okay. We're just going to use some wizards here to clean up this trash. We'll just give it a second. Hopefully our queen doesn't wander this time, which she has every other time. We'll drop our king with the siege barracks. We're actually going to drop our queen and our warden first because these things are so fast. That way I can get a better warden ability here. Well, warden ability as they're about to surge forward out of that warden. And look at this. It's just going to be overkill at this point. We pull the ice golems, but it's not going to matter because they're just going to get absolutely shredded by our disarmers. King's doing a good job clearing around the outside. Our super minions do pop out of our siege barracks. We actually have pretty good pathing this time. A nice little U-shape all the way around the base. Our wizards cleared all the trash on that backside over there. We're going to wait 1 second until our king goes to this next building, and then we're going to pop his earthquake boots and spiky ball to open that wall up. Cleans a bunch of trash out ahead of us. We're just going to pop the queen's ability just to get the healers in, as well as that giant. And I think, yeah, I have the hog puppet on that. My hog puppet's really under-leveled, so it's really not going to do anything. They're just going to get melted. But it did provide a little bit of tanking, maybe pulled some traps. But I probably should be using the rocket spear because my rocket spear is actually a decent level. My hog puppet's only level 14, so the hogs that come out of there are just so weak. They basically get one-shot by giant bombs. But look at this. We are just tearing through this base. We still have our disarmers alive. Even when it looks like it's going bad, your disarmers basically revive themselves. And yeah, this base stood no chance. Our king and our queen still full health. Yeah, that base was absolutely shredded. So I'm going to hop into one more attack. Alright, so this base has actually been insane for me in Legend League. I've forced so many 1-stars, and I've had some days where I got 5 or 6 defenses. This has been a really good base for me. So it is a really tough base, so we're going to see what we can do. It's just not that easy to get Yeti Clone Bomb value on this base. So honestly, I'm going to go in from up here just because there's not very many places to anchor even the Yeti on this. So we're just going to kind of clip the Town Hall on our way by, and then clone all the way into the core and see if we can get some of that value in the core there. Maybe trigger that Rage Tower. That would be really nice. The Town Hall is going to go down, but it's going to take a lot of Yeti mites. And then we should start cloning into the core. We do get 1 Fire Spitter. And maybe get that Inferno. It'd be nice if we can get the Inferno. Come on, go down Inferno. Okay, the Inferno went down. So we're going to use a Wizard here to get that giant on our side. Hopefully we can 1-2-shot it maybe. Yeah, we got it. I was worried about that enemy minion prince there for a second, but we're going to drop our king in our siege barracks. We're going to get our queen down with our warden. Spam in the disarmers. I actually misclicked and clicked on nothing. Alright, we spam in the disarmers. I'm going to pop... Oh my... I popped the warden ability to try to hit the king, and the king walked out right at the last second. So that was bad. That's okay. We're going to melt the enemy minion prince. Our king did take a lot of damage, which is unfortunate. I meant to get him in the warden ability to protect him from that single inferno, but I screwed up. My queen, for some reason, is back there beating on a wall. Not really sure how that happened, but oh well, I guess. Got a good push going around the outside. We're going to hit our queen ability right away to protect us through this enemy king. Kind of just watching our royal champion now, seeing when to pop her ability. Yeah, this was a really badly executed attack, but I don't think it's going to matter. We should still get it. We unfortunately trigger that yeeter up there, which is going to probably... I don't know, our queen might struggle up there a little bit. But our RC is down here at the bottom. Hopefully she doesn't get targeted by that monolith. Hopefully we get lucky, and the minion, or the super minion was tanking. Okay, we're actually going to pop it now, which sucks because we're going to trigger the Giga Bomb, but those hogs weren't going to do much anyway. I just want the monolith to target the hogs. Yeah, just to protect our royal champion a little bit. Yeah, it's not going to matter. There's no defenses left. Even if you execute that poorly, the base is still absolutely smashed. And like I said, this has been a really strong base for me, and it's still smashed through it with ease. We still have a minute left. Yeah, you're definitely never going to have to worry about a time fail with this army. That is absolutely insane. So I'm just going to go look at the equipment quick and see what you could change. As you see here, I am using the... What is this called? I don't even remember what that equipment's called. It's the new one, but it's only level 7. I still think it's good because it just provides so much tanking for your queen. And if you have the hog puppet for the royal champion, I think that's probably best with this. I'm using the rocket spear just because mine's leveled up. As you see, it's 23, and my hog puppet is only level 14. Level 14 hog puppet's pretty bad because the hogs are so weak. They pretty much get one shot by a giant bomb if they're getting hit by any splash damage. So yeah, it's really not the best. But even if your king's upgrading or something like that, you could probably still use the minion prince with this as well. Just hit an early frost ability just to frost over stuff and slow it down. I mean, it's not going to matter because your disarmers are going to revive themselves anyway, just tear through the base. So yeah, this is absolutely insane. I'm probably going to take this into Legend League tomorrow. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a Legend League video using this. And I want you guys to let me know how this works out for you guys and what tweaks and changes you make to the army. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys next time.